There are approximately 160,000 single full-service restaurant locations across the US, but only 1,500 of them have at least one Michelin star. These selective group of restaurants are spread around the country, and my goal with this series is to find the best meals across America. By best I mean taste, health, and with the price. Welcome to LC. This is a 20-course, 3-hour-long Michelin star lunch. And to be honest, it's very unusual. For the third episode of Better Best Foods Across America, I had the chance to visit one of the best Colombian, one Michelin star restaurant across America. And I'm talking about El Cielo in Miami. Reservations are not easy, and this is one of the best Michelin stars I have ever been. But I cannot even call the moment that I had there a lunch. I mean, seriously, when was the last time that you had these for lunch? Or even these. Dinner will set you back almost $300 per person. So I really just want to answer 3 questions today. Does this meal taste good? Is this a well-balanced meal? And is it worth the price? Just because it's Michelin doesn't mean it's good. The experience starts with the menu, which is called the experience. Literally, that's the name of the menu, which also contains my name printed at the very end, surprisingly. The small details around the restaurant, including different luxurious silverwares and the very detailed plates, make the experience very unique. The thing with this restaurant is that I can tell you what a dish looks like, but when you tell me this is bread with butter, represented by the tallest tree in Colombia, and this is just supposed to be lobster raw, I'm sorry, but my brain cannot process and understand how is that combination of flavors in a very small bite even possible. My favorite dish by far was the truffle ball appetizer, stuffed with mushrooms and garlic truffle on the top. That dish was made to be eaten in one bite, as many other dishes on the menu, including this amazing tapioca ball with a fatty, beautiful cover of delicious foie gras. And this tiny little champagne sorbet, which is very refreshing, and prepare yourself for the long 20-course menu. As any other Michelin lunch, things started to get a little weird. A very unusual dish where silverware were not invited and childhood memories were brought back to the table. This dish had the primary idea to activate senses as not just smell or taste this time, but you have the chance to literally feel the dish before you even eat it. From now on, the dishes were definitely getting more intense, but the surprises of flavors were almost first-time bites for my mouth. The big part of this experience is definitely the story behind every single bite. For example, this onion soup, which contains the key for heaven, with little white chocolate rocks made with nitrogen representing the clouds from the sky. Or this little cute empanada made from crab, representing the shortest of crab in the country with the amazing side salsas. My least favorite dish also have a story behind, which I do not remember, I'm gonna be honest. But the dish was not bad. It's just the fact that compared to all the other amazing dishes that I tried that day, it's just not there. What I can tell you is that this potato cone have an indescribable texture and amazing smell. But after the truffle ball, it's really hard to compare something that could be as perfectly cooked. What could try to get as close from that flavor would be this duck dish. Served with cumin rice and an amazing green sauce, this was one of my favorite dishes by far. A complex and fulfilling flavor profile. It is produced by the marriage of the salt duck and the warm earth cumin rice. I need to admit, at this point, I was getting a little full. You know, it's a lot of food. It's 20 courses, and I was starting to get satisfied. Let me give you a little science moment. Even with small portions, you can still get full. This happens because we are eating very slow between bites, which gives us more time for our body to digest and understand that we are eating, which also gives more time for our body to produce hormones that give us the feeling of being satisfied. So even if we are not eating enough and our stomach is still not full, because of the hormone response, our brain kind of understands that we had enough time to eat that meal. So my friend, this is why eating your meals slower can help you not gaining weight and benefit you with all health aspects. But let's finish the nutrition moment and go back for the tasting part. For the last salt dish of the night, I had this amazing aged lamb with yuca puree and spinach flour with a little garlic bread, and all combined represented the Colombia barbecue. This meal actually reminded me the barbecue from my home country Brazil, which I was really happy with. But as the appetizers and main courses, I gotta tell you, the desserts were not behind. The first dessert was this shot of aguardiente, which is similar to vodka in America, and a popsicle that almost tasted like oysters with lemon. My mom said that it was crazy, but was supposed to taste like passion fruit. I don't know if it was the aguardiente plus the mixture of the popsicle, but I know for dessert could sound weird, but trust me, was good. The second dessert was a recreation of the traditional cholao. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that, which is basically a shaved ice mixture of fruits. But the chef recreation is much more complex, with a final touch of passion fruit on the bottom. And last but not least, the surprising moment of the night. 100% natural coffee from Colombia. Let me tell you guys, I don't like coffee and I don't drink coffee, but that coffee, I'm not gonna even try to explain to you guys. Just watch.
Step over here. We're gonna drop all the coffee. We're gonna drop a little bit of water, so we're gonna compress. About 5-6 a.m. in the morning, the first thing workers do with all the fog, it's have an amazing Colombian coffee.
As always, stay healthy and let's talk nutrition.